Rubbing it in every week.
I'm saying every time. You come out of the sun, I have my shades on. It is perfect.
It's going to change, you know.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. I don't know what's supposed to be for Saturday.
It's decent. Not going to rain, supposedly.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course, it was windier than you-know-what to start the game last week.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's start with your run game. Did you see any cause for optimism, improvement in the last game? Are guys starting to blend together a little bit?
I think it's definitely a work in progress. There's some things that, you turn on the film, there's always, oh man, we could have just done this. This one guy would have done that. It's definitely a group effort in the run game. Starts up front, backs hitting holes, and really the perimeter play with tight ends. So it's a group effort. We're making an emphasis on it, and it definitely got to get better.
You got an explosive play with your running back. Do you consider that sort of a run play when quarterback rolls out and finds Washington like that?
Yeah, not really. I mean, we're not counting that. We want to be able to hand the ball to the back, and he gets some tough yards, and then be able to explode on some time.
How much better is Cal's defense over the group you saw last year?
They're better. They're definitely better, and they're playing with some confidence, doing a great job of getting some turnovers, and that really just feeds exactly what they want. They can score some points, obviously, and they're getting some turnovers, so they're definitely better than last year.
From Pete said last year's game was an outlier from his perspective. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, outlier in regards to like that kind of them.
Just how it went.
Yeah. They had the hiccup there at the goal line. We turned that into 7 points, and they never really recovered from that. We're counting on getting the 4-quarter battle. And, they're never going to be out of this thing. Us, offensively, we got to be effective because we're not going to win this game 10-7.
And second look, the offensive line with the cohesion, chemistry, all those things. What did you see, and was it better than maybe you anticipated, considering they'd really never played together?
There were some good things, especially in the pass protection. Off of the film last week, we did definitely expect some growth there because we are going to, playing the same 5 guys next to each other. Hopefully, get some cohesion, like you're saying. We need that to take place.
Because of all those young people, what kind of tempo do you want to set, and can it impact the outcome of the game, keeping the other guys off the field?
Yeah, we want to possess the ball. There's no question. At the same time, we want to be able to change the tempo at times. We are playing a lot of guys, a lot of different groups thrown in and out, so you're not going to go all that fast. So we want to be able to change it and play a lot of guys.
Can you talk a little bit about the mechanics of the communication between you and Jake during the game, Jonathan?
Sure. What really takes place after the series ends, he'll go over, maybe get a splash of water, and then he comes over, gets on the actual headset, and then we'll talk through the series, talk a little bit about what we're going to do next, and then what he saw on plays and what I saw on plays, making sure we're on the same page.
And just the feedback and everything, what's your kind of take on how he's seeing things out there right now?
I think he sees it pretty good. I really do. I think he's got a nice feel for the game. He sees leverages, sees coverages. For a guy who started 3 games and is 19 years old, I think he sees it really well.
We can see more of the Linquist package. Is that something you guys tweak?
We'll always kind of tweak that, yeah. And and there's going to be some times and places where you see that. Jeff did some good things. Again, our run game in general wasn't there, and this was really his first time back. He's been banged up, and so yeah, we'll continue to see some of that.
Do we have to ask now if you have a Dwayne Washington package?
That we got packages for everybody. You should see it. But no, Dwayne, he's our back. Miles is our back, and those guys will rotate through. And hopefully Dwayne continues to really play as well as he is, and just an overall, he was awesome in protection. Obviously, he's catching the ball great, and we'll get him going in the run game.
Now, I was wondering, not just so much the run game, but just his effectiveness as a pass catcher, and just kind of that part of his arsenal. Do you feel like that's something that you can exploit even more going down the road?
I think it'd be tough to be more. He's going for a decent amount right now because we've got some other guys we'd like to see the ball going to. But we're pleased with where he's at in the pass game. Enough?
Thanks,
Coach.